good, everybody? Jacko Trades in the building, doing it all for all of you from H-Town. You already know what's going down. Now, I really don't know what to say. All season, I've been defending and I've been, quoting and I've been keeping the faith, only to have letdown after letdown after letdown. Then such rage begin to boil inside of me, and I've just been for the past couple of weeks slapping cups like Denzel. Someone needs to get fired today. Like today. Now it's easy to point out different culprits. Jason Peters, that brother just got beat up. He should never be playing in the NFL anymore. He's too old. He did what he did back in the day and we thank him for it, but you're done. Anyway, it's easy to point out the corporates. You got your Carson Wentz haters out there. Now, I can't defend everything that he's done because as a quarterback, a fifth-year quarterback, there are some things you do need to already have ingrained inside of you, like throwing the ball away when you need to and learning how to be a better game manager. People that have the biggest issues with Carson Wentz and want to bench him already, that reminds me of alcohol. Alcohol doesn't change what's on the inside of a person. Alcohol only amplifies what's on the inside. It maximizes and it gives people an excuse to do the things that are really automatically in their heart. Most of the people that are promoting benching Carson Wentz are those people that never really believed in Carson Wentz in the first place. People must have forgot that this man only a couple of years ago was considered to be the number 3 best player in the NFL, at least top 5 for sure. Now people want to hop off his train because he's been injured a few times and because he's had multiple coaches and because he's had more than 20 plus people that he had to throw it to, and none of which is a consistent star, with the exception of Zach Ertz. That's it. So it's easy to blame Carson Wentz. It's easy. I personally put a lot of the blame on Doug Peterson. It's easy for him. It's easy to do my main culprit, Howie Roseman. Let's just put it out there. Man, I want to smack this dude, bro. Every time I think about Howie Roseman, only thing I think about 2 things. A double agent, because double agents work for both sides for some reason and they can do a lot of good things for you, but then at the end it's almost as if that they're backstabbing you the entire time. That's Howie Roseman. And the other thing, I just want to slap something. Now, I believe the blame is about to begin to switch. If we don't see change right here, right now, the game will switch. Jeffrey Lurie, the ball's about to be all the way in your court because we see just over the recent history, this team has gone on a decline since the Super Bowl, and it's atrocious. People are going to stop looking at Carson Wentz because guess what? He's going to play, and I personally am happy that he's still going to play. He's the quarterback of the future. He's our franchise quarterback. Deal with it. People are going to start to look away from the Doug Petersons because guess what? He won you a Super Bowl in the first 3 years of his coaching career. He's not going anywhere, so just shut up about that. Now, Howie Roseman, on the other hand, he's been proven to be put in the doghouse before. It might be time to go ahead and put him back up in there. But people are going to start to look at Jeffrey Lurie. As long as Jeffrey Lurie is allowing this to happen, people are going to start to call this man a horrible owner whose product sucks and it is unsatisfactory to the customer. His product is horrible. The people that make the product is horrible. The people that go and buy and hire the people product to make the product. I can't even talk right now. The product is this Philadelphia football team. The product, all of it is just done. It's trash. It's horrible right now. Mark my words. People are going to begin to blame Jeffrey Lurie. If he does not do something very quickly, people are going to start to blame the man, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be honestly warranted because you can't sit back and just watch all of this stuff happen. Now, do we want Jeffrey Lurie to be Jerry Jones? No, I don't think any coach, any general manager wants their owner to be that much involved. And let's just face it, as long as Jerry Jones is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, I personally am sitting back because they will never win another Super Bowl under this man. It's just that simple. He's too involved. So we don't want that one extreme. But we also don't want this other extreme where Jeffrey literally does nothing at all. That hasn't taken notes. He hasn't seen his quarterback. He hasn't seen what his general manager has done. Honestly, you know what I think happened? I think Howie Roseman told Jeffrey Lurie,
hey, I had this great plan, and if you just trust me, I will get you a Super Bowl and multiple Super Bowls, and I got your back.
And I think Jeffrey Lurie signed on a dotted line. He made a deal with the devil. We got a Super Bowl out of it, and guess what? Now it's time to pay our dues. But the blame is about to start to get shifted to Jeffrey Lurie. If he doesn't do something fast, Jim Schwartz needs to go right now. In my opinion, Jim Schwartz should be fired within the next couple of days. Next couple of days, Howie Roseman needs to be relieved of his NFL scouting process or the recruitment or player evaluation immediately, because now is the time to start to go ahead and look to the future. I personally want Jamar Chase, but that's just me. It's time to start to look to the future, which means you need the people that are going to be in charge of drafting and things like that to begin to look at that stuff right now. Howie Roseman can focus this freaking off season, which is going to be a debacle trying to get rid of this cap space. He needs to just focus on that. Re-signing players, letting players go, and worry about this cap space that we have. Not player evaluation and not acquiring draft talent. Now, I know he has a team that goes and helps him out when it comes down to drafting free agency. That also deals with the cap space. So let him deal and only focus on that, where you hire in a specialist that's going to focus only on what the team needs and only on the draft. And then if I'm Jeffrey Lurie, I'm going to Doug Peterson and saying, you just officially ended your play calling career, at least with this team, because guess what? We're going to go get an offensive coordinator, and they're going to have to give up all the play calling that you really wanted to do. Now, this is why I think in the beginning of the offseason, guess what? There's a reason why none of the offensive coordinators that we were trying to hire wanted to stay and coach and be an offensive coordinator, because Doug Peterson wasn't going to give them the rights to. I think for the first time, things are starting to settle in. I think reality is setting in for this team, and it's a good thing. Well, that's it. We're going to start to see this blame shift very soon, so stay tuned. If you are new to this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe if you're new. And turn on your notification buttons, because guess what? It's going to let you know I have a video coming out, a stream. We're going to do it all. Again, love every last one of you guys. And with that being said, Jacko Trade signing out. See ya.